Hey guys, quick update with Bitcoin. And I know you saw the title and thumbnail and you're like, gravity of the matter? What the hell are you talking about? Well, if you've been following me for a while, you know I've been talking about putting out a video, a new theory of gravity. And I was doing some research and they said if you publish a video and you publish it to your subscribers, well, some of you guys will be like, hey, what the hell is this about? I'm here about Bitcoin. And then you stop watching it and it's bad for the algo and the video would never take off. So I think when I put that video out, I'm just going to not publish it to my subscribers. And then videos going forward, I'll just mention it. And then if you guys can, share it or at least watch it all the way through. But that's how I'm going to handle that. So, so let's just get into the TA, guys. So if you watched the last video, it was this in here. I'll put a link up to it now. It's basically telling you, look, your most key support level among all the charts was around 108,700, 109,000. That's why I said that'd be a point to go long at this point because there was so much confluence, as well as this chart here, 108,500. If we hit that, that'd be a point to scalp along. I made a post in Discord as well. And you can see these are the two charts I was talking about. Instead, seeing how the MACD and the RSI are, how low they were at strong support. I think a scalp here would be the smart play. And you can see that did play out. We pushed up from that point. So the point of this video, I'm just going to give you your key resistance levels above. And obviously, if we get rejected, those be points to open shorts. If we hold above, then get bullish. And if we get above a particular level, then guys, get even more bullish. Now, as far as the Dow, I think I pretty much nailed down when the actual crash is going to happen. Now, we could just chop sideways in a while for Bitcoin. But as far as the Dow, that's going to take a little bit of time. I'll keep you guys updated on that. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe, YouTube, just hit the damn subscribe button. And when I put that video out, when I'm expecting the Dow and the Nasdaq and the S&P to come crashing down, keep in mind Bitcoin's going to follow the markets. But this is just giving you some levels, guys. As usual, if you want to get into leverage trading, CoinCatch is a great option. No KYC, no VPN. Just make sure though, if you want to take advantage of the $5,000 bonus. If you deposit $1,000, 30 slots every 7 days, deposit 500 to get 1,250 back, 300 slots every 7 days. And if you want to take advantage, again, they give bonus specials. So if you get a certain amount of trading volume, you can get a bonus on top of your deposit bonus. But you need to use my referral link first. I'll have a link to this pinned in the first comment description. Use my referral link to sign up. Once you do that, then again, this link here will be pinned in the first comment description. Just go to this page and then click on join, and then that will register you in the promotion. If you want to learn how to trade on CoinCash, guys, I put this video together just showing you all the tools I use. You're seeing market order, limit order, market price versus limit price, cross versus isolated. These are just things you need to know if you're going to be trading. If you're trading for the first time, watch this damn video. You don't want to just jump into something without knowing what you're doing. I'll put a link up to this if you want to check it out. And of course, if you want to get access to my charts in Discord, guys, I keep everybody updated, just like this post here. When to go long, when to go short, and what charts to watch. I always look for confluence between charts. But if you do sign up, make sure you email me through the contact page, verify you have an account, send you a Discord invite link. You can't pay with USDT, but you can email me through the website. So let's just keep this pretty simple, okay? So if we came down, I showed you multiple charts, showed that, let me make these bigger so you can see it. 108,500, 109K was a point to go long. Okay, we're coming up on resistance now. Now, I'm not telling anyone that you need to short this point. I'm just saying that this is a very key level. I would like to show you, do I have, this right here. So 115,300, that's your most critical resistance level above right now. And this curve right here, this curve right here, it actually is a curve, it goes back to 2011. So if I go to this is a published chart, published this on March 8, 2024. That's that very same curve. Remember I always say this is a peak, 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 peak. A lot of people don't know that, I published this chart way before price got to it. Again, March 8, 2024. And watch how we push up and we just bounce. Every time we hit this curve, we get rejected. So we had this curve a long time before price hit it. Notice we crossed this ring, we pushed up, got rejected, briefly got above it, people got bullish. So now we're coming up to test it again. So while I'm saying yes, that could be a point to short, you know, how I mentioned this in the last video, guys, if this could be a point to chance to short, obviously if we get above, you close your short and you hold it long. But that is going to be a lot of resistance. We do have confluence among charts. Let me put this, see here. So you can see we're just now pushing above the central Bollinger Band on the daily. That is right here around, hold on guys, sorry. My phone's going off. 114,152, that is your current resistance we're pushing above right now. But if you'll notice, we did hold support right above 109,000. That was a point to go long, as I mentioned in Discord and in the last video. But you can see there's confluence here. So 100, and keep in mind this is on the daily, all right? So 115,235 is resistance today. Tomorrow that's 115,400, but that is very close to this curve. That's why I'm saying this is a very strong resistance level. If we get above those levels, all right, move this out of the way so I don't keep clicking it. So 115,300 is your next major resistance to pay attention to. And that today's candle, that's right around the same area. If we get above that, you know, you're looking at potentially 118,500, and that is right on par with this next resistance level above. Remember, I told you multiple charts that if we came down 108,500 and 109,000 to go long, so your next major resistance level is going to be around 118,500. And this is that line, if you go back and watch the previous video, this line right here goes back since the beginning of Bitcoin, all right? So if we get above, if we get above 115,300, we'll get bullish to at least up to 118,500, all right? Because that is a very, very key level. If we get above 118,400, then get bullish, because then we're going to head up to the targets I was talking about, 123,000, the highest point, potentially connecting these wicks is 126,000. But just so you have those levels, again, just remember this. This is the point of this video. We're coming up on a key resistance level. Multiple charts, so 115,300 is resistance. Strong resistance, point you might want a chance to short. You get above that, then you'd probably want to long up to at least 118,361. If we connect these wicks, just out of curiosity, that does take you to, let's see, I'm going to bring this out too. I like to look for confluence. Well, actually, that does your next point to scalp. Okay, let's see if I see any confluence between charts here. What target is that? And I'm kind of doing this on the fly, guys. Sorry. So this is around 115. This is around 115,700. This is the new C1 chart. What target do we have above? Okay, so yeah, again, this is on the hourly. These are points just to scalp. So your next resistance above is 114,800 to 115,500. Make this bigger so you can see them. And I'll show you how this chart played out, as well as the Doge chart. Your next key resistance, and guys, the way you do this is you just draw a line and you just go back and you see how price respected these lines. And then you can kind of get an idea why those are key levels. So you can see 117,000, and you see that line just below the fib line's been respected as well. And your most key resistance level just above is around 119,170. Notice we came down and we dropped below it a bit, 109,265, but that was a point to go long. I mean, I had like 5 charts showing this was support. The RSI MACD was pretty low and it was flat, so that was a point to go long. But it's when you have your points to scalp. This is how I published this on September 17th. Just want to show you how this chart played out. Remember what I was talking about when they did the rate cuts. Historically, last time they did rate cuts after they held level, we dropped, and once we crossed, we pushed up. And then we dropped a certain amount of time after, 4 or 5 days after. That's what happened. See, we pushed up, and then 4 days later, we started dropping. Notice we found support, and now we're pushing up. So again, those are your levels. Go back and, I don't want to repeat myself. I do that a lot, make these videos run too long. This is how the Doge chart played out. This is published on July 31st. Notice these rings, with the exception of right here. Notice we crossed this ring, we pushed up. This one we pushed up, but we came back down. This one we crossed it, pushed up, crossed it, pushed up. And someone in Discord sent me a message and said, well, what's going to happen when we cross this yellow ring? And I told them, I said, look, well, based on the previous rings, it seems like when we cross it, we push up. Take note this line right here. And I do teach this in my tutorials, how to create these charts. And you can make a lot of money if you're patient. But notice what happens. We hit the ring, we get rejected. Again, this is Doge. We come down, we cross the ring, we push up. And then you can see there's double confluence right here. This is a published chart. This isn't the live chart. But notice we hit this line right here. You know, I go and find key trend lines, create flip channels based on those trend lines in multiple directions. So you have this trend line here at around 0.29, and then you have this trend line here, and notice we're moving down that. So your resistance now is around 0.25, and your current strongest support, which you can clearly see, all of this support through here. So Doge, your support would be around 0.176. But just wanted to show you that, guys. But the takeaway from this video, we're coming up on a key resistance, and it's not saying we can't break it. I'm just showing you the levels. 115,300. We have confluence with another chart. This is a fib line. This is a very important chart. Price has been respecting this very well. So again, maybe one chance to short there. If you get above that, then I would be long to 118,500. We got confluence here on the D1 chart, and this chart here, which again, this line, go back and watch our previous videos, plenty of videos I talked about this line here, goes back since 2017. So that will be the point to watch if we get above 115,300. So again, as I said about that video, I won't publish it to my subscribers, but I will mention it when it's up. And then if you guys want to watch it, because I know some people don't really care about, you know, space and the universe and gravity and speed of light and stuff like that. So for those people that are interested, I'll just mention the video and put a link to it in the title and description, and you guys that want to watch it, you can. Still working on it. It's a work in progress, but I think it'd be pretty interesting. And guys, if you do want to sign up again to CoinCatch, the links, all these links are pinned in the first comment description, as well as the link if you want to know how to claim your bonus. And if you have any questions, or you're curious if you can enter or whatnot, you can always just email me through my website. But just remember though, use my affiliate link. I have that pinned in the first comment description as well. Or you can go to the events page, click here for my referral link, sign up, then click join, and then you'll be part of the promotion. And yeah, you deposit $1,000 and you'll get a $5,000 bonus, which means you'll have 6,000 margin to trade with. Plenty of slots open, just start it over, so take advantage of it. And join us in Discord, guys. And do check out if you want to learn my charting method. And if you do get access to this, you're welcome to email me. Obviously, if you're in Discord, you can contact me anytime you want. But if you have questions, you're welcome to shoot me a question. I'll try to help you if I can. But everything's pretty self-explanatory. I narrate all these videos showing my charting method. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I will keep you updated when I'm expecting everything to come crashing down. As far as the markets, but that's going to take a little bit of time. We'll just have to see what Bitcoin does. You know, the last two cycles, Bitcoin kind of topped and then kind of went sideways and down. Then it pushed up a bit, and then the market started coming down. Guys, I got to go. People are trying to beat me. So that's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.